Hi, and welcome to another one of my videos on youtube.com/home edition. This video is about a problem with the Lexus engine. Basically, as you can see on the right side of this video, I posted the letter I got from Lexus. And there was a problem, I guess, with the way they engineered the piston rings. And what this would cause is a rough idle, which you'll see in the next clip. Basically, my RPMs were jumping like 100 RPMs when the car was idling. And when I got this letter in the mail, I decided to go over to the Lexus dealership and have my car inspected. And sure enough, I qualified for the what is essentially like a engine rebuild. Basically, they took the entire engine apart, and I'll have video showing you that. And in the background, you can hear me talking to one of the Lexus service reps, where they'll provide you with some details as to what is being changed and more information about the rebuild. And you could also see how cool it is to see the entire engine out of the car and see all the different parts. So basically, really quickly, I'll just tell you, they took the engine apart. They cleaned off the carbon deposits on top of the pistons, which the reason those carbon deposits was because the piston rings were, I guess, not engineered properly. They're not, carbon deposits were not supposed to be there, so they have to clean that off. Some people are actually getting the entire pistons replaced. Mine, apparently, a cleaning was all that was needed. And then they would replace the piston rings themselves with a new design that would prevent this problem from ever happening. And then, since everything is apart, they're going to basically, you're getting an oil change out of it. They're changing all the seals. So it is a pretty big service. I'm sure that if you paid to have this done, it would have cost you several $1,000s. Okay, probably over $3,000 to have this done if you had to eat the cost. So if you have a 2006 to 2010 Lexus GS 300 or a IS 250 or a 250C, make sure you find out about this CSP, customer support program, because if your car is idling roughly, or if it's just starting to idle roughly, you want to find out about this, because they're doing, at the dealership I went to, they're doing about 2 cars a week. They're doing a GS and a IS every week. I'm not sure how many cars are doing total, but this is probably going to happen to most GS and IS owners. So like I said, take a look at this video. You get to see the engine apart, which for me was really cool because I am a car lover. So this was pretty awesome. I had the Lexus guy call me when the car was apart, so I could go down there and tape a little video. And if you do not get this done, what's the worst that could happen is your idle would get worse, and you might have problems starting your car and keeping it on. You might want to just, because the idle's so bad. So, if you have a 2006 GS300 or a IS250, go and call your Lexus dealership. You could tell them about the letter, and hopefully you can get your car fixed too. Okay, now I'm going to play the actual video footage from the dealership where you'll hear the Lexus tech explain the problem and the solution. If you appreciate this video even a little bit, go ahead and click on the like button. And subscribe to my channel as well, because I have lots of these great videos coming soon, including the wrap-up of what happened with my car, and you get to see, what the idle looks like after it's been fixed. Alright, now on to the show. Holy moly.
Yeah, we kind of take it apart a little bit.
Wow. Is that the oil pan?
Pretty sure, yeah, that's your oil pan. Or part of your oil pan, bottom of the crank. You got one head here and the cam's on the top, one head over there and the cam's on the top.
Wow.
All the rollers, rockers, pistons.
That's the transmission right here. So, this has to be cleaned or changed?
Clean.
Just clean?
Yes.
Okay.
New rings, right?
New rings.
New
yes.
rings.
And that's all it is just clean this and add
Clean
new
this,
rings?
New rings. We take apart the heads and put new valves, valve oil seals.
Okay.
Clean the valves.
This one itself, we clean the valves, clean intake runners. This one, that's all it gets. Some get springs, depending on what.
So this one didn't need valve springs?
No.
Okay. It doesn't look that big. Right?
It doesn't, does it? It's very
No.
I remember I
It
did
doesn't have the
a,
bottom one under anything.
when I was at GM, I did a Geo tracker, and engine blew up. So with the parts, I need a motor. That's why I told him. I came back. Also, the parts lady picks up this little box. Probably that big box on the counter. I said, "Oh, I'm like, I hope she did me. I thought lower motor or something." I opened it up. There it is. Block, pistons, crank. It was really that size.
Wow, that's cool, man.
Yeah, just watch your step.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of comes apart.
And it's the same engine in the IS?
No.
But they had the same
Yeah,
problem,
it's-
same piston design?
Same problem. It's because it's direct injection.
Yeah, same injection style.
It's the injection
Okay.
system that causes the issue because the valves don't get washed by the fuel as it comes in.
Yeah.
It's direct injected into the cylinder itself.
So what was the valve seal was the wrong design?
The valve seal, as well as the piston ring.
Piston ring was the bad
Rings,
design.
right.
Okay.
It let oil up this direction also.
So just stayed on top and
Yeah,
cruddy.
it started corroding the valves themselves.
Wow.
So this is stage 1, stage 2, pull the heads apart. Do all that stuff.
And this is the head, right?
No, that's the block.
That's the block.
Those are the heads over there.
Those things?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, watch yourself.
so these are like,
These are the heads.
Yeah.
These will go on top, and then your camshafts go on top of here. And as these little lobes spin around, they push
Yeah.
down them and open and close the valves.
those are the valve springs.
These are the valve springs. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off every one of these,
Yeah.
take it out, clean the valve, put a new seal in, put the whole thing back
The
together.
seal's on the bottom?
The seal is down in the head, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Huh.
So we're going to do that to both, clean everything up, put it all back together again, and
Well, it's,
ready to go.
I'm a car guy, but I'm also a computer guy. This is a little above my. But I love this, you know. I have a Mustang that I kind of souped up.
Yep.
You know, I could do like brakes and
Yeah.
change minor things. I would
Yeah.
never do this. This is
Yeah.
way above what I could do, but.
That's
Yeah.
why I said one.
What
So-
we're going to do as far as the exhaust is concerned, if you come around this way, the exhaust leak that you have
Uh-huh.
is right here. Right where
Oh.
the clamps and everything, they start to rust and they hole out. What
Okay.
we're trying to do, instead of having to replace this whole piece, which is really expensive,
Uh-huh.
is to actually weld it.
Okay. How much is that?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Okay,
We
good.
send it over to our body shop. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
that's
have the
just
tack
plug
welder,
it, right?
And then just weld it and be done with it. So,
Okay. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do because that whole pipe is extremely expensive.
So this is
That's
the
your rear
main
drive shaft.
rear drive shaft, and
Yeah.
that's a half shaft or something, or
Well, it's part of
It's
a
part of the
two-piece-
drive shaft.
Yeah, it's a two-piece drive shaft this way, and then you have this is your transfer case,
Oops.
and that sends this one forward to there, so that you can get to your front. So you have your all-wheel drive system.
Wow.
So your tranny comes this way and it splits it to the back and to the front. And it just happens that it goes through the bottom part of the engine for the counterbalance for the front shafts.
Wow. Oh, that's a header right there, huh?
Yeah, that's one of the side exhaust manifolds. The other one's over here.
So this thing got a hole somewhere.
That's the front.
Where is the hole? I don't even see the hole.
What's that?
I don't even see the hole. It's right here somewhere?
You see the black? The
Yeah.
black is the exhaust coming out. So
Oh,
it's
so
actually
it's
like a crack or a
Oh,
split. It's
okay.
not a hole, it's a split.
I see.
Yeah. So that's why it was such a light noise. So
Yeah, it just started
just 'cause
happening.
yeah, it's just coming out of there.
Yeah.
And then that's your front differential. What that shaft goes into
Yeah.
to feed one side, and then that shaft there goes into this and feeds the other side.
Wow. Yeah, this is awesome. Cool stuff. So you said Wednesday you guys will put it together. Thursday you cold boot it, kind of.
Today Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so see, he's already coming back together with the pistons, putting the new rings in, cleaning everything off that way.
Yeah.
So once we make our way through this end, we'll do that end, and then we'll start going back together tomorrow. Again, Thursday, kind of a test drive day, cold start, and then Friday, back to you.
Yeah. All right, cool, man. Thank you for calling me over.
Just working on taking off the bottom part of the engine, but it's the same design, it's just a smaller motor.
And that's the rear suspension.
No, that's the front suspension.
Oh, that's the front suspension.
Yeah,
Oh,
pull
that's
that out
right.
of the way to get to there.
How you doing? Wow. Yeah, it looks way bigger when it's all together.
All the yeah, and yours will look the same because all the stuff is stacked
Yeah.
on top.
I was surprised how small it looked. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Well, alright, that's the end of the video. If you like this video even a little bit, go ahead and click like, and be sure to subscribe because I have the wrap-up of this video coming soon. Plus, I have many other interesting videos coming up. Take care.